And the big story that we're tracking this morning is from Iran. United States versus Iran has escalated. Donald Trump has once again warned Iran, saying that another USS Armada is floating towards Iran, and he hopes that Iran makes a deal with US. He said, and I quote, "There's another beautiful Armada that is floating beautifully towards Iran right now. I hope they make a deal." And in fact, this comment comes at a time when nuclear-powered USS Abraham Lincoln has now arrived in Middle Eastern waters. It is not immediately clear if Donald Trump was referring to the USS Abraham Lincoln or another carrier strike group, but that's another warning that has been given by Trump. Listen in to what he said.
And by the way, there's another beautiful Armada floating beautifully toward Iran right now. So we'll see. I hope they make a deal. I hope they make a deal. They should have made a deal the first time they'd have a country.
For more on this, let me go across to consulting editor Srinjoy Chaudhary. Good morning, Srinjoy. Another day, another threat that has been given by Donald Trump. And this comes at a time when nuclear power carrier has arrived near Iran. Now, Trump wants Iran to make a deal, but the bigger question is what will happen if Iran refuses to this?
That is a decision that the President of the United States will have to take. And because it is President Donald Trump, and he is as unpredictable as he is, it's hard to say. But there are really 2 or 3 things that can be done. He has bombed Iran's nuclear reactors. Well, he could do that again. He can bomb Iran's military installations. They were already hit by the Israelis just a few months ago. He can also bomb Iran's infrastructure. Now that means oil fields, refineries, power plants, and so on. But if he does that, he will be hurting the people he is supporting, the people who are on the streets, who are protesting against the current regime. So this is a very difficult decision to take. Also, he has to keep in mind that Iran will hit back, and Iran can target with its medium-range missiles, ballistic and cruise missiles, targets in the Gulf, which are American bases, whether it's Kuwait, whether it's Qatar, whether it's Bahrain, and so on. Also, they could hit, the Iranians can hit Israel, just rain missiles on Israel. Now, all of that is possible, and it will widen the war. And that will have consequences not just for the Middle East, but the whole world.
Absolutely. And now another threat that has been given by Donald Trump. He wants Iran to make a deal. But the question is, what will happen if Iran refuses? Well, that's something that remains to be seen. Stay on with us, Srinjoy. Now to Iraq, we're learning that there's another